Let's quiz. Let's go into last season. So, guys, if you're watching at home, if you've got a pen and paper ready, it's going to be a few questions, a few picture rounds, a few audio rounds. And it's a bit of fun, guys. I know we all want to win, but it's a bit of fun. So the first round is going to be, I've got basically 5 audio clips of big moments from the Phillies this season. Basically, what I want from you guys is the Phillies player and the team it was against.
Oof.
So I'm going to, there's some tricky ones in there. There's some pretty simple ones in there. I have obviously blanked out the name. I have spent so much time on this, like trying to find ways on how you fade out the name onto the clip. So what I'll do is I'll play all 5 clips once, and I'll play them all again, and then I'll ask you for your answers. Write them down. Just hold them to the screen. I don't want any cheating now, guys. You know, I want this all fair and above board. So let me know if you can hear this, guys. This is a classic phone to the microphone. Right, here is clip number 1.
The infield is in, and the pitch, fastball hit in the air, deep to right field. Going back is Sanchez. He's going to just watch it go. A great.
That is number 1. I want the player who hit that and against the team. The next one.
Ball, center field, pretty well hit. Myers going back toward the wall. It is gone. Pitch hit home run. The Phillies have taken the lead here at the top of the ninth.
T-Mac.
What a fun one.
T-Mac.
What a fun
gets
one.
me going. Just hearing these back. Oh, I miss it. Okay, number 3. Are you hearing these all right? Are these coming through okay?
Oh, yeah,
they're coming through.
Yeah. Right, so I want on that one, I want to know
Dave,
who made the spectacular play.
Dave, real quick, I wanted to ask you, do you guys I'm sure John is locked in too. We're blessed sometimes to still hear T-Mac on football and basketball. He does college basketball, he does the NFL now too. So are you guys, can you still listen to them? Some like a random NFL game?
Yeah, we have
T-Mac, and you're just like, wait a second.
Yeah, we have NFL here. It's on a different channel. It's on a different channel to the baseball though. And actually, that same channel, Sky Sports, just announced they're getting NCAA for the first time.
Oh, nice.
There was some college stuff on TNT, but it's going over to Sky now. So yeah, you can still. There's actually quite good coverage of American sports, even stuff like lacrosse and CFL. You can find on some channel here.
Yeah, we can still hear T-Mac's dulcet tones.
Yes,
he's so good.
Oh, yeah.
He's like any sport he covers, he's fantastic. You know, but it is.
He really is amazing. It's really strange when you stumble upon him unexpectedly. We just flip through football games and it's T-Mac. What's going on?
He's just got that voice, hasn't he? He's got the voice which suits sports commentary and the big moments as well. Yes. I think some of his big moment calls have been fantastic. This is clip number 4.
Pops it up outside of first. Is over and jumps and he makes the catch. Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. And everybody held their breath for a moment. He is just absolutely remarkable sometimes.
John's there smiling. He's got it.
I feel good about that one.
I will quickly play his back.
That one's also awesome.
I'll quickly play his back again. Last clip.
There is a first and second. Yes. High fly ball to deep left field. He answered their call. It's gone. A 3-run home run.
This will be the first one this year, Tom. The curtain call. Son of a gun, I love this place.
You get chills just thinking about it.
Oh, get chills just watching it back. Right, I'll quickly play those 5 one more time, and I'll get your answers. Here's the first one.
Fastball hit in the air, deep to right field. Going back is Sanchez. He's gonna just watch it go. A great.
Number 2.
Fly ball, center field, pretty well hit. Myers going back toward the wall. It is gone. Base hit home run! The Phillies have taken the lead here at the top of the ninth.
Third one.
I can try to plumb out of the opposition. That is a great play. Flips to the back, throw to first, a double play. Oh my goodness! Wow! A spectacular play.
Number 4.
Rosario pops it up outside of first. Is over and jumps and he makes the catch. Oh my goodness! That is unbelievable. And everybody held their breath for a moment. He is just absolutely remarkable sometimes.
And the last one again.
Runners at first and second. And a high fly ball to deep left field. He answered their call. It's gone! A 3-run home run.
This be the first one this year, Tom. Little curtain call. Son of a gun, I love this place.
You get chills just thinking about it.
Love it. I love it. Right, guys, number 1. What did you have for it? John.
I could not recall who hit the grand slams this year. I'm going to get this is pretty much a pure guess on this one. I feel good about my other answers, but this is pretty much a pure guess. I'm going to go Casty.
Oh. Against?
Against Nationals.
Spencer, what did you have?
It's Schwarber, but I can't remember who that was against. I have the Mets in there, but I don't. It would have been much bigger if it was the Mets.
Patrick. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Mets.
It's Schwarber. I just don't know who it was against.
Patrick?
Can't recall that one.
No, I guessed at it, but I can remember someone hitting a grand slam against the Diamondbacks, so I put them down. But I can't remember who it was, or even if it was that one, to be honest.
I feel bad now. I feel T-Mac has thrown you all off completely because actually it was Bryson Stott's grand slam against the Marlins in the wild card. But T-Mac's commentary, I thought that would be too easy, so I threw T-Mac's commentary in there. And wow.
On the radio call. His radio call.
Yeah, the radio call. Yeah, but I thought, okay, the normal grand slam call is a bit iconic. So I thought, yeah, I should have had the no commentary, then you all would have got it straight away as well. What about the second one, John?
Easy.
Second one, I had Pache against the Marlins.
Yeah. Spencer?
Yep, me as well. Yeah, Pache with the Marlins.
Patrick?
Yeah, I got this. I feel because it's everyone else did it have to be like countdown and show it, but
good man.
I'll show you against the
I respect that, buddy.
We're on the honor system here.
Exactly.
I know, Patrick. I'll start with you again for the next one, mate. Who made the outstanding play?
So I'm sure it's a postseason. So I put Stott down versus, I think it was against the Diamondbacks, but it could have been versus the Braves. I put Diamondbacks though, so that's my answer. Stott Diamondbacks.
John?
Yeah, Turner to Stott. I mean, that's the double play combo. That's the easy part of this, I guess. I'll go Braves.
And Spencer?
Yeah, it was that inning ending. Like it was in the 7th or 8th to get us out of it. Turner going to his right, flipping to Stott, and the emotion coming from Trey after that was incredible. That was when we were like, all right, feeling good.
That's the correct answer. Yeah, it was Trey Turner making that extraordinary diving stop to get to Stott. What a double play, and the commentary nailed it again. It was incredible, sensational from Trey and from Stott to get it back to first as well. Number 4, Spencer.
Yeah, that's Bryce diving in his first game, or I don't know if it was his first game back, but it was like a weekend, if anything, diving in. But I want to say Cardinals. I also wrote down Padres. I can't remember who it was, but I'm going to go Cardinals. Final answer.
John?
Yeah, it's absolutely Bryce Harper. It was, one of his first, might have been the first game at first base. Yeah.
One of those.
And, everybody's sort of anxious. Is he going to be able to do this? Is he going to be able to play? He leaps into that net. Yeah, everybody held their breath for a minute or two. And, but yeah, when it comes to the opponent, man, I can't recall. I'll guess Marlins.
Patrick?
I have a pretty vivid memory of this one. I even like when I heard McCarthy say he truly is remarkable. It like came flashing back to me because I remember watching it. I think it was his second game. It was against Cleveland, wasn't it?
Patrick has the full house.
Yeah.
Against the Cleveland Guardians.
Exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's right. Second game. Wow.
Second game back. Yeah, and it was just like,
yeah,
dude.
And it was a day game. He fell backwards. Even the Cleveland fans were on the screens applauding him. That is correct.
Yeah.
Everyone so far is on 2 points. And the final question for that round, John, who'd you have?
So I think the giveaway there was answering their call. So I think it's Trey Turner with a 3-run home run. Again, the opponent's been my Achilles heel. I got to say it was right around after the standing ovation, probably around August 5th or so. Reds.
Patrick?
I'll say the Giants. I'll say the Giants.
Spencer?
I wrote down the Royals, but I think that is just I cannot remember. It's definitely Trey. Literally, no clue. I like adding in the team here, Dave. It's got us all.
Well, I can tell you one of you is absolutely correct. Spencer. Royals. What's the Royals?
Nice work.
Well done.
Excellent work.
Spencer's in a lead, 3-2-2 in the first round. Right, let's get to my questions. Here we go, folks.
That was a pure guess, by the way. I don't remember. I was like,
when I was replaying them back, like getting the clips and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, the Royals, the Guardians, right? Yeah, of course. So these questions, just write down your answers. Some of these questions will have a bonus question. If you know the answer to the bonus question, shout out your name and then give me the answer. You'll get a bonus point. So the first question, write it down. The Phils open the season on the road against which 2 teams? You get a point for each. I'll give you 10. I'll give you 10 seconds.
Last year?
This season.
The Phils open the season on the road against which 2 teams?
From this past season?
Yeah, to the 2023 season. Yeah.
Yep.
Patrick?
Rangers and Yankees.
John?
Yeah, Rangers and Yankees, and that was that 1-5 start, right?
Yeah.
Well, that ruined the bonus question.
Sorry about that.
And Spencer?
Yeah, Rangers Yankees was blessed and honored to be at both stadiums there, and it was very eye opening because I think that second or third game of the year,
second game we got drubbed. Yeah, and then game 3 against the Yankees, I think we got absolutely hammered as well. And the bonus question was
freezing cold in Yankee Stadium.
It
was like rainy. It was awful. 2
brutal series. And there's I can't ask it now, but the bonus question was going to be, what was the Phil's record after that 6-game road trip? But as John just said,
I think we all knew it anyway. So.
Sorry, it just sticks right in your mind. This is the first thing I could think of. Just 1-5. Everyone was so excited to get the season started,
and we started so well in game 1 off the Grom as well. I remember. Oh.
Bohm hit. I think Bohm hit a home run first one of the season.
That's another question
in that game.
So that was the next question. So that's that one.
I'm so sorry.
Let's go for this one.
We'll stop now. We'll stop.
Write this one down as well, guys. On April the 18th against the White Sox, who set a Phillies franchise record? I don't need what was the record. I just need the name of the player. I'll give you 5 more seconds.
I forgot about that.
John, I'll come to you first, buddy.
Franchise record in April. Man. Yeah, I'm just going to have to pass on this one. I can't even put a guess out
Patrick?
there.
It was Bryson Stott, wasn't it? It was the hitting streak. And
That's another bonus question gone, but yes.
Well,
yeah, it was Bryson Stott.
He said
Spencer?
Yeah, I didn't. The only thing I can remember from that series is Josh Harrison hitting a home run in that crazy game. There was like 30 degrees out in Chicago. Josh Harrison, who we paid the same amount of money that Shohei Ohtani is getting from the Dodgers.
That's right. Yeah,
which is just absurd. Yeah, Josh Harrison. I couldn't think of stopping. It was definitely that's a great call.
Because there was a double header, wasn't he? He set the record in one, and then he lost the streak in game 2.
That's correct. That's exactly what it was, Patrick. He successfully hit in the first 17 games of the season. Lost it, unfortunately, in that double header. He didn't start that second game either, did he? Did he pinch hit and lost it? I've got a funny feeling that's how he lost the record.
You might be right, Dave. Yeah, that sounds right.
Got a funny feeling in the crazy opening season we had. Again, highs and lows. Stott doing that fantastic record, but the Phil's still struggling. On April the 23rd, in a 9-3 win over the Rockies, which Phil's player hit his first home run for the Phils? Like 5 more seconds.
Do we just shout it out, or are we taking turns?
No, I'll take it in turns. I haven't managed to get to a shouty out question yet. You guys are too good. All right, Patrick.
I've just put the obvious answer down because if I didn't get it, then I would I'd be kicking myself. I put down Trey Turner.
Spencer?
I also wrote down Trey, but I don't feel good about it.
John?
Yeah, Trey's the first name that comes to mind, but by April 23rd, I think he would have had one by then. So I'm trying to think of just other.
I feel I've made this too hard.
You guys, I don't think it would be Trey Turner. I think I'm going to go outside the box. I'm gonna say Cody Clemens.
Oh, John's got it. Yes.
Oh, how about that
one? Incredible.
Cody Clemens, indeed it was. You're all tied at 5 each. This is
he was our best relief pitcher there for a month.
Yeah, sure was.
And now was that the series with the brawl, right?
This is coming. This is the next question.
All right, yep, we're done.
You guys are
done doing that. We're done doing that.
Wasn't that series?
That is
on
done.
May the 14th for the Rockies, Harper charged onto the field and allegedly yelled what particular line to the Rockies dugout? You can put the F-bomb in there or not. It's up to you. If you're on the same sort of lines, then I'll give it to you.
A little hint there.
Yeah.
I think I got this one.
I don't remember
that. Spencer?
I remember it so vividly, but I can't think of what he said. I said who the blank or you, but I don't. That's not it.
John?
He called me. I love this. This is one of the highlights of the season for me. He told him that you're an effing joke. Your whole organization is an effing joke.
Yeah,
That's terrific.
Yeah, Patrick.
I just remember the phrase "loser organization," which I think all the Rockies fans.
John and Patrick, I'll give you that.
I think all the Rockies fans were like, I mean, I'm not siding with him, but like, yeah.
It was, to be precise, an effing loser organization, which was just it was out of nowhere as well. For a bonus point, and you can shout this out. Shout your name first if you think you know it. Who was the Rockies pitcher at the time who was stirring it up and got Harper chirping? It's a tricky one. If you're all passing,
that's tough. That's tough.
It was Jake Bird.
Oh, God, that's right.
Jake Bird, the man, staring.
Very forgettable.
Yeah.
I think it's telling that this is the guy.
Only ever known for that moment, I think.
Yeah. Well, the very first name that came to my mind was Strickland, but that was when he was with the. Wasn't that who he went after at the Giants?
It was Giants. That was that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, Strickland. Yeah, that was the very first one that came to my mind. I was like, nah.
Jake.
Jake.
Write it down one. In May, who hit a walk-off grand slam off Craig Kimbrell as the Dodgers swept the Phils? A brutal game. I remember it was about 6 a.m. in LA.
Yeah.
I just got up for work.
Oh.
Horrible way to start the day. John?
That sounds like the type of game that I just immediately blank out of my mind. I'll go Betts.
Spencer?
I had Max Muncy written down. I feel like I can't remember if it was this year or last year, but I know he killed us. But he also helped us out a few years ago in that when he fumbled that ball at second base.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Patrick?
Do you know what? I remember everything about this apart from who it was. I remember us tying it up in the top of the ninth.
That's right. Yeah.
I remember him hitting the ball long, and I think originally we thought it was going to be like a sack fly, and I remember T-Mac saying, well, the game will be over. I can't remember who it was, but I've written down Freeman, so I'll go with that.
One of you is right again. It's Spencer.
Yeah,
it was Max
Muncy.
When I heard the name Muncy, I was like,
Patrick.
First thing that came to my mind was seeing him like the low camera angle, the guy on the field coming around third, and I just got angry thinking about it. But yeah, that was the first one I had.
Well, just hearing Patrick relaying it all so vividly, and then it was all coming back to me. And it's brought back some horrible memories. You're all tied at 6 apiece. This is really close.
It's like game.
Here we go. On June the 2nd, the Phils fell to a season low, games below 500. What was it? Is it multiple choice? Was it A5, B6, or C7? I'll start with you, Patrick.
I've put a 7 down.
Spencer?
I had B6.
And John?
I'm going to go with 6. 7. I don't remember being 7 down. 6 seems about right.
We were 7 games down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was 7
dark times.
Yeah, it was. It was, going into June 2nd, the Phils fell to a season low of 7 games under 5.
I was thinking it was a big number, but then I realised it was that we always had a big GB number. So that's why I was thinking big in my head.
Yeah.
Was that 24 and 31? I don't know where that's coming to my head.
25 and 32 to be very, very precise. But it was a brutal first quarter of the season. However, the Phils turned it around in June. They swept 3 teams. You can have a point for each team that the Phils swept. I'll give you a bit of time to think about that one.
In June.
Yeah, in June. I'll give you 10 more seconds. The concentration on the faces. Love it.
I don't feel good about any of them.
Getting late in the game here. I'm getting stressed.
John, 3 teams. The Phils swept point for each.
I feel pretty good about the Nationals based on probability. I'm going to go Nationals, Marlins, Cubs.
Spencer?
I had Angels, Blue Jays, Nationals.
Patrick?
I forgot about Blue Jays, but I put Rays, Cardinals, and Nats, but I think the Rays one might have been in July now.
The answers you were looking for were Tigers, the A's, and the Cubs.
I remember
they swept the Jays in May. It was their first sweep of the season, which was a former question which I ditched. But that's the only reason why I know that. But yeah, Tigers. So I think John, you said the Cubs.
I got the Cubs. That was it.
Spencer, unfortunately, and Patrick, you two didn't get any that time round.
I should have got the A's. I remember that. Remember watching that one. The one that went to like 14 innings. I was in Malta Airport.
Yes, it was. Yep.
I had a delayed flight. It was at like 4 a.m. And just luckily, I had the Phillies to keep me sane at that.
That's why they did it, Patrick. That's why they did. Last question before we go on to another audio round. June the 13th. JT became the first player since 2004 to hit a cycle. Against which team?
Ooh, good one.
And John, I'll start with you, buddy.
Man, when the question was starting out, I was like, I know this. I know what Real Muto did. But unfortunately, that wasn't the question. The question's the opponent. I really don't know. Giants.
Patrick?
I've crossed it out a few times, but in the end, I came to Nationals. I remember I was losing, and we lost a lot of games to them that season. So
we did lose a fair old few to the Nationals actually last season. And Spencer?
I strangely feel confident about this. I remember it. It was in Arizona against the Diamondbacks.
It was indeed against Arizona, against the D-backs. Spencer, every time he goes behind, he pulls it back. He's done it again. For the bonus question, and shout out your name first, you know the answer. Who was the last player before that to do it?
David Bell. David Bell.
Love it.
David Bell. It was indeed David.
The curse of David Bell has been broken.
Yeah.
Finally.
I remember the Jack Fritz emergency podcast for that one. That was
Yeah.
It was a special part of a special night. Right.
Special.
Let's have a break from this strenuous questions. Audios, right. Walk-up songs. How are we feeling about walk-up songs?
Ooh.
I am going to play. I'm going to start off playing literally a split second of a walk-up song. If you guys think you know it, shout the name, you get 5 points. If I have to play it again, it'll be a bit longer. It'll be 4 points. If still no one can get it, it'll be a bit longer, 3 points, and so on, and so on.
Might be my downfall here. I don't really know.
Some of these I think are really easy. Some of these I'll get you thinking. Right. This is going to be literally a split second. If you can get it right here, say your name before you answer, so I know who's coming in. Ready?
I guess someone. Patrick Castellanos.
It's not Castellanos. I'll give you about a second for 4 points.
Spencer Bryce.
It is Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
That is 4 points. Should have thought about this.
That one's so good. I love that. I don't know that song, and then it just reminds me of the World Series from last year. That whole walk up,
doesn't it? I know. It's funny how when you hear certain songs, you're like, it just takes you straight back. That was Flower by Moby. The next one.
I think is that Stubbs. This is John.
It's not. It's not Stubbs.
Stubbs with his.
For 4 points.
I'll go with.
Play again.
Yeah.
Spencer JT.
It's JT. JT. Spencer gets another 4 on the board. Ooh.
Yeah.
Spencer's just racking up points right now.
Spencer is getting it. That is
spending so much time in that ballpark. John, next year,
you guys are at a slight disadvantage here.
I feel yeah.
I'm just sitting here waiting for AOK. just ready to pounce on it.
Right, the next one coming up.
That's not it, is it?
That's for 5
Spencer
points.
Trey.
Who said that? I've got a feeling it is Trey.
I will take a break after this. Right?
Man.
He racked up his points. Now he's
That's
going to take a break.
racking them
Right.
It's one of those too where like you hear the song, then you just hear Dan Baker in the back of your head as well, and you're like, all right, yep.
All right. These ones start getting a little bit more difficult.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Spencer's racked up his points, and now. Oh man, right. Where is this one? Bear with me.
Oh.
Well, is it Sosa?
No, for 4 points.
Oh, can it be a pitcher now? I'm gonna, Bob.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Pache.
It's not for 3 points.
Rojas.
Who? Sorry, so someone say their name.
This is John. I'm guessing Rojas.
No, it's not.
Is it? I'm trying to think how many Spanish players.
Are we doing pitchers too?
Buzz, is it
Maybe?
Dominguez?
It's not for the final point. Somebody get this.
It's Jose. It's Jose.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Is it Jose?
Jose Alvarado, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about we got pitchers in here too, man.
Yeah. I thought I'd throw it up a little bit.
Nice.
Right, the next one is coming up. I've got to get to the bit where his actual theme tune comes in. Here we go. Right. Here we go.
Is that Jake Cave?
Ooh.
It's not. It's not for 4 points.
Yeah, Spencer. It's gonna. I believe it's Matt Strum. Is that what it is?
Is it again, man?
Yeah.
Don't worry. There are some opportunities to get some big points later on, guys. I'm
All right. I'm looking forward to the final Jeopardy.
Risk it all. I think that's. I'm gonna have to throw this up. Yeah, Matt. It is indeed Matt Strum. Right, 2 more. This one might throw you off a little bit.
Buzz, is it Weston Wilson?
No.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
It was, but it's not. When this gets clearer, you guys are going to be all over this.
Oh,
Clemens?
I'll give you guys a clue. It's not a current player.
Oh, who's that?
Harrison?
No, that's good. No, go back in time.
Yeah.
yeah. Is it Chase? I don't think it was Chase.
I played the wrong song. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I played the song relevant to absolutely nobody. So, sorry, boys.
That is so great. That is so good.
I knew there was going to be a hitch in there somewhere. What I meant to play.
That's Chase.
Yeah.
Cashmere.
You can all have. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll give you all the points for that. Just falls up. It's Buso's score. I'll give you all 5. It's Buso's.
That's so funny.
Right. Last one. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh.
Car sounds so.
Stop.
Oh, hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
Here you go, John.
There we go. There's nothing better, man.
Is there a better walk-up song? I I don't think
There really
turn
is.
it off before I get done by copyright, but
I wonder if we'll. I wonder if we'll keep it for next season. Run it back a third year.
He's got to though, hasn't he? Has to.
Yeah, it's
I have seen
kind of his
I
thing
have
now.
seen a couple people say, "Oh, he should leave it and change it," but I think he should keep it.
It's just a good feel-good song. Like it makes you just
Yeah.
feel great sat in the ballpark.
Yeah, you get the whole crowd singing.
I think in the post-game 7 blues, it was sort of like, "Oh, we need to get rid of everything.
Right.
You know, we need to get rid of
everything. No more songs. No more music.
Get rid of dancing on my own. Get rid of vibes. Vibes is why
No more vibes at all. No fun.
That's be serious.
So Patrick gets the 5 for that. This game's sort of been blown wide open. I am going to have to double jeopardy some halfway through, just for the entertainment value, I'm afraid. John's on 10. So John's on 10. Patrick on 15. Spencer is on 25.
Oh my god!
But there's time, guys. This could be a comeback. Think Phillies. Think Phillies. You know, we're from behind.
Yeah. At one point, the Phillies were 7 games under 500 last year. I learned.
There you go. There you go.
So you can turn. It's never too late to turn things around.
Exactly. It's not over yet by any means. Right. Here we go. No. Here we go. No, I've got so many questions. Right, here we go. Right. Which 2 players, back to writing, which 2 players represented the Phils in the All-Star? 1 point for each.
Is this we're back to taking turns again?
Yeah.
Okay.
And John?
Kimbrel and Nick Castellanos, which is amazing with the way they finished them.
Right, isn't it? Patrick?
Kimbrel, Castellanos.
Yes. Spencer?
Yeah, me, Kimbrel and Casty. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And can you imagine telling us, that in October,
you
somehow,
really, mate, you really couldn't.
Back. No, yeah, I just feel like, what?
Next one. On August the 10th, Lorenzen threw a no-hitter versus which team? Patrick, I'll start with you, buddy.
Detroit Tigers.
John?
I'll go Tigers.
Spencer?
I wrote down the Washington Nationals.
The Washington Nationals.
I couldn't remember. I just tried to piggyback off the first answer.
Oh, man.
The only reason I knew that was I was actually at my home watching it with my dad, and we, like where we're from, we don't get Philly channels, we get the Washington Baltimore channel. So was watching the Nationals broadcast.
Oh, yeah, with Nationals broadcast as well.
I was so sure about that.
Yep.
You sounded so sure.
Did he make his debut against the Tigers? I think it must have been that.
Because it was only his second. I think it was.
Right.
Yeah, it was his second game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
in the same incredible game, who also, again, write it down, hit their first career home run, their first career at bat. And Spencer, I'll start with you.
That's our buddy Weston Wilson with his family. That was incredible. And then just that game was nuts.
The game was
a lot
off the charts. John?
A lot of things.
Yeah, that was Wilson. There was lots going on in that one. That was a good day.
Patrick?
Yeah, it was Wilson. It's actually after that game I made the London Philly account. I was going to do it the next day because we had a game on British telly. But
you were really riding a high.
But after that, I was like, no, I need to make it now,
And for a bonus point, I need your name before you answer it. Who also in that game hit their 200th career home run?
Castellanos.
Yep.
Yeah. Remember, it was you just wouldn't even get a game like that again. Like what?
Baseball's a funny old game. I wouldn't say that, to be honest. Anything can happen.
Absolutely incredible. So yeah, that was a clean sweep of that one. The Phils had a red hot August, going 17-10 on the month, and reached a season best high of how many games above 500? Was it A, 16, B, 15, or C, 14? Patrick, I'll start with you, buddy.
I'm going with B, 15.
John?
will go. I'll go with 16.
And Patrick, Spencer.
I wrote down 13 before you started the multiple choice, so I'm going to go 14C.
You're all wrong. They went 16 games above 500 before.
John, I think John, you said
that was
that.
my
Right?
guess. I had 16. I need all the points I can get right now. I can't just let that slide.
16 games.
16 games above 500. They rode the July and amazing going into June. There were 7 games back and then went straight above to 16 games against the Giants, who hit an inside the park home run reminiscent of JT in the NLDS the year before. Was it A, Trey Turner, B, Johan Rojas, or C, Bryce Harper? Patrick, I'll start with you, buddy.
Yeah, right. Before I got the answers, I was thinking Harper. I'm pretty confident that it was Bryce.
John?
Yeah, I think that was Bryce when he popped up. He did the imitation of the Trey slide at the end and popped up with the shrug.
Yes,
that was...
yeah, the famous meme. Spencer, you're obviously there. I presume you've got it.
A good one.
Yeah,
it was reminiscent. It bounced off the same bit of wall as JT's did for the inside the park against the Braves.
A lot.
Did he run through Dusty stop
sign? He did. Yeah, Dusty had the stop sign up.
Yeah.
There was no stopping.
No stopping.
A lot of baseball.
Once the helmet came off, you knew he was.
Yeah,
no chance.
That's it. With the the headband stands up. I
think a lot of baseball purists weren't particularly happy with the scoring there, but I think it was fair enough. Yeah. I don't know where you could find the error in that.
Yeah, I was looking it back on Twitter to find the coverage. Everyone, the non-Philly fans are going, "No, it's a triple and an error. Shouldn't be awarded." No.
I mean, just nothing's an error anymore. It's just that's just how it is.
Exactly.
Now,
so. The scoring was very interesting this past season. And it has been the last 2-3 years.
I think that was John. That was a T-Mac's pet hate, wasn't it? Some of the scoring. I got him going.
At Finsbury Park full ball, there'll be a lot of inside the park home runs if the scorers apply that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Who finished August with a red-hot 9 home run, 10 extra base hits, 26 RBIs, and an average of .324?
Ooh.
John?
I think that's got to be Trey Turner because early in August was the ovation, so I'm guessing end of August he was still hot. Turner's my guess.
Patrick?
Yeah, there's only like 3 people in the whole team that it theoretically could be, I think, and I also went with Trey Turner.
And Spencer?
I gotta be honest. I wrote down JT. Didn't even think about Trey, but I think you guys are right.
It's Trey. It is Trey. That's some points back, boys. Here we go.
Yeah. All right.
That one's worth 50 points, I think we said.
yeah.
A 1,000-point question.
I tell you, there's the scores right now. Oh no, that's nothing to do with the. That was just that's just the example. They are John 15, Spencer 29, Patrick 21 for a bonus point. And I'll tell you what, let's up the ante. 5 points for this bonus point. I might mute Spencer's microphone. Bonus point, shout it out if you know it. What was the significant about Trey's multi-home run game against the Nats?
Wow.
Did he go past some sort of milestone? I'll say
it wasn't a milestone. It was just something that very rarely happens.
Did he? Was I can't. This is Sean. I can't remember this. If this didn't happen, did he hit 2 in 1 inning?
He did hit 2 in 1 inning.
Okay.
Off the same
No
pitcher.
way.
Is
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
That's a 5 points. It was off Abbott. And they had nobody else warming up in the 8th. They left him out to dry. I think he allowed 9 runs.
That's right. Oh man,
was that in Washington?
That was in Washington. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Crazy. Weren't we terrible in the other 2 games in that series as well?
We lost that series. Yeah, that was the only game we won against in that series. Patrick, that's a good memory.
I was gonna say that's a heck of a memory.
It was, because I had to research that looking when I was going back. Yeah, we lost miserably game 1 and 3 and won that game 2. Right, pixelated round. I'm going to put a video on the screen of players pixelated. I need to I'll loop it around a couple of times. I need to write down the 5 players that have been pixelated, and there they come.
Is this a shout out or is it?
No, write them down, mate. So I'll keep looping it for a few times. So that's number 5. So it's going back to number 1. There's number 1.
That's number 1. Okay,
I got him.
Number 2.
Can we do bonus points on when, like, the play was?
You've got enough points, mate.
Don't you worry about your points. We're playing for the love of the game at this point.
Well, last time round. There we go. What have you got, guys?
How do you want to start?
Stop.
What the 5 you had?
Oh, I thought they were all the same. They were meant to be the same one. I looked at the second one. I looked at the second one. I was like, oh yeah, that's Bryce Stott. Okay, yeah. Let's well, hopefully one of them stopped.
I can't reveal the answers yet, but what it was. Oh no, Patrick, I feel awful for you.
One of them's Turner, I think. I think one of them's Stubbs. I'm trying to remember now. We got Harper and Relmy. Oh, yeah, they're my 5.
John, who did you have?
The first one looked like Harper. The second one looked like Stott. The third one with the tip of the cap, maybe Nola. No, that's the one I was least sure about. Rojas making the catch on 4, and Alvarado pointing to the sky on 5.
And Spencer.
Yeah, so I had Bryce, Stott 2, Nola tip in the cap, Rojas, and then Lorenzen's no-hitter for 5.
Let's have a look, shall we, guys? Let's have a look. Bryce! I thought you guys were going to go Hoskins. I thought that was going to be a trick one. Nola. It is indeed Rojas and Lorenzen after the no-hitter.
Okay.
That was so Patrick. You did salvage 2 points out of that, buddy. Yeah. You did get the Harper. That was.
I appreciate the bat spike one. That was.
I thought I had you guys on that.
Yeah, that's tricky. That's tricky.
I tell you what, the only difference with that was the time of day. Reese was kind of that late evening sunset, and Bryson was that night.
That's a technical mindset. It's unbelievable. Okay, so Spencer. So John's got in second place. Sorry, Patrick. That again, it's nothing to do with me. John's on 24. Spencer's on 34. Patrick on 22. Right, here we go. Right, these questions will come thick and fast. And I've got one more picture round. I'll tell you what, I've got a tiebreaker question, which I might make like 1,000,000 points and the winner takes all.
I like that.
Let's wrap it up. In the same month of August, which player hit his career 300th home run? Write it down. And John?
Harper.
Patrick?
Yeah, I put Bryce Harper.
Yep. And Fraser. Sorry, Spencer. Yeah. I'm going to assume, Bryce.
I was actually there as a fan for that one.
We were down the 8th. I don't get
those often. It was against the Angels, yeah, and then we still lost the game.
I remember watching that.
Yeah, they did the whole hubbub, the whole celebrations. Then we blew it in the ninth.
Whole thing, man.
Yeah.
And then
it's over and over with those Harper hero home runs where they.
All the time, man.
It really is.
I was at work for that one. I remember watching it on the shift, and just feeling miserable for the rest. Of it.
If there's an example of what the Phils put you through, it was that inning after the high and that low. It was brutal.
Immediately. It was like a go-ahead homer too. Yeah. Like it put us ahead, and then we blew it.
Yeah, it was huge. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, the pain. In August, the Phils set a franchise record for the most home runs in a month. But how many? A 61, B 59, or C 57? It was also a NL record for the month of August. But was it A 61, B 59, or C 57? And Spencer?
I wrote B59, and I should know this because I made a whole video about it. But I'm not confident in B.
Patrick?
I went with A. I think I remember them approaching some multiple of 10, and it was like, would they, wouldn't they? But I don't know. That could have even been 50. But I've gone with 61.
John?
I think it's B59. I feel like 61 would just stand out as a classic home run number. So final answer B59.
It is B59. B59. The Phils were on target for at one point for the record, but they started to they faded out just towards the end of the month. In September, the Phils completed a very rare 4-game sweep against which side?
Nothing there.
John?
4-game sweep. I'm going to one of my go-to answers with the Nationals.
Spencer?
I'll go Nationals as well. I wrote Nats and didn't feel good about it.
Patrick, to steal a point?
I put down the Marlins, I think.
It's the Mets.
Ooh.
4-game sweep against the Mets, who had just got into their tank. In game 4, for a bonus question, shout out if you know it. In game 4 of that game we got the sweep against, which player made his debut?
Buzz Kirkering?
Yes, it was Kirkering.
Oh, nice.
It was indeed.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Right, these ones are going to be shout-out answers. Random end-of-season questions. Some of these obscure to me are easy. I'll start with the obscure ones. I'm going to make these 2 points. Let's see if Spencer can hold this in the final couple of innings. Which player only managed 16 at-bats, which was the lowest recorded with the Phillies all season?
This is shot. I'm going to say Wilson.
Oh, he's got it. He's got John's off. Here he goes. 2 points.
All right.
Boom, 27.
I was going to say Harrison.
Wilson had 16. Drew Ellis had 24. Guthrie 23.
Drew Ellis, what a name.
I know. With 639, which Phillies player had the most ABs this year?
Trey Turner.
Ooh.
Kyle Schwarber.
It's Trey Turner. It's Trey Turner, yeah. Okay. Although Kyle was leadoff. Kyle wasn't on there. Trey 639, Casty 626, Stott 585.
Schwarber, I think Schwarber also had 585. I think Schwarber and Stott.
Schwarber and Stott were tied. Yeah, I just didn't put him down because I thought that would be an obvious one. Who finished the regular season on most RBIs?
Ooh, Alec Bohm.
Yeah,
It was not Alec Bohm.
No, it wasn't. Sorry.
Was it?
Bohm was the most clutch.
Was it Castellanos?
It was Castellanos.
Yeah.
106.
Okay.
Bohm was 97. Schwarber 104. Here we go. Patrick now coming up fast. That's 27 for Patrick and John. Oh, it's getting close. This is tricky. I tell you what, I'll make this a 5-pointer. Who was the only player who recorded an AB with the Phils not to record an RBI this season?
Buzz, was it Guthrie?
Oh, he's got it!
Nicely
Guthrie.
done.
Wow.
Guthrie.
Oh,
Wow. 30.
Five
Another name.
earned.
One of those names back here that
Yeah.
would have not got brought up ever again until that question.
Colton Guthrie. Exactly, yeah. I brought him back. Castro had 2. Wilson had 2. Who were the next above him on that list? For 2 points, which player finished the regular season with 546 plate appearances, 21 home runs, 72 RBIs, 29 double bases?
Buzz, was it Real Muto?
No.
Okay, so the numbers again. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's 546 plate appearances, 21 home runs, 72 RBIs, and 29 doubles.
Is that Bohm?
No.
Trey?
No.
21 home runs.
Gotta be Stotty then, right?
No.
Marsh.
No.
I'll just name the Phillies now.
Sosa?
21.
No.
Is it Bryce?
Bryce. Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper.
Yeah, that guy.
Just 1 point though.
Heard his name.
Yeah, that guy.
21. Just didn't sound right.
No,
missed
yeah.
so much of the season.
72 RBI or 76 RBIs. Yeah.
Which Phillies pitcher recorded the team lowest REA with 2.41 for 2 points?
Is it Jeff Hoffman?
Oh, Spencer's in the groove.
That's good.
It was Jeff Hoffman. What a year! By the way, if you put that,
What
you
a
had
year.
that question at the start of the season. Just what?
Do we think he can do that again? Because it was nowhere near anything he's done in his life.
No.
I agree.
I think he made his debut in that Colorado series or like somewhere close to it. And I remember being like, who is this guy? When did we bring him in?
Not with that attitude.
Now you are.
I get behind the lad.
I tell you what, if he does it again, wow. We've got an absolute stud in that bullpen.
Yes.
But I hope so. He just, on general, he just seemed so calm throughout the whole season. Just rarely got flustered.
And also just a great dude. Very, very personal guy. Great guy in the locker room.
He comes across like that
always
as well.
saying hi to everybody. Yeah.
For 2 points, how many wins did the Phils finish on?
Buzz, was it 87?
No.
90. They
John
got
got it
this year.
John got it 90.
Yeah.
John pulling the points.
Finally at 90.
Yeah, that's it. We finally got to the 90.
Really important. I don't know why. It was just
it was tough. Casti, Harper, and Schwarber all tied on the most home runs in the postseason for the Phils on how many?
3.
I'll say 2.
8.
4.
8 each.
5.
Patrick's there with 5.
Yeah.
All tied on 5 home runs, which is incredible. How we didn't make the World Series on that alone.
That's a lot of home runs.
Who was the only player to record a triple in the postseason?
Rojas.
Yeah, with that one.
Yeah.
I don't know who got it first, but
I heard, unfortunately for you guys, I heard Spencer first.
Yeah.
I just remember doing the eyes.
It
was like his only hit of the postseason too, right? Or maybe
Jake Cave got
Cave. Yeah. Cave, he ran through seconds and got caught.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And he was told to stop, I think, back then as well. Man. Right. Which stadium will host the Phillies and Mets in London in the 8th and 9th of June?
London Stadium.
Yeah. Patrick in there.
Been there about 10 times already. Yeah,
I've got 2 more questions left, and then the tiebreaker, which I might just make a winner takes all. It's that close.
Yeah. Okay.
Which Phillies position player recorded the most innings pitched?
Clemens.
Yes.
Clemens,
Yeah,
yeah.
John got there with Clemens. And
Good old Cody. Who became kind of a forgotten guy after he got sent back down.
Really did.
Yeah, it was weird. He was,
And it was big.
It was crazy. It was just like, oh yeah, that guy was. I forgot about Cody Clemens.
Clemens' son was on the team for a significant part
as well, didn't he?
His dad was on like NBC, and he was like tweeting like about how great it was when the Phillies won, like let's go, and then everyone was like, oh.
Yeah,
and then suddenly, never hear of him again.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Hopefully,
right.
He finished the season strong and Lehigh.
I have. Oh, actually, I've got 2 more questions. 3 more questions. All right, guys, it's not all over yet. Patrick, I feel you're in the best position to pull this back. How many leadoff home runs did Schwarber hit in the regular season?
40.
No. How many leadoff home runs?
Leadoff home runs. This is a multiple choice.
18.
I'll make it 5 points if you get it.
18.
No.
I'm gonna go with. So he's got 47 overall. I'm gonna say 21 of them were leadoff.
No.
15?
No.
18.
No.
26.
No, guys, you're too high.
47.
12.
No.
11.
I'll go 9.
No.
No,
7.
Really?
11.
11.
Oh.
11.
All right.
5 points goes ties with Patrick. Yeah.
Wow.
Second to Mookie Betts,
Crazy.
who bagged 12 on the year. Oh, it's close. They've closed the gap.
Closing the gap.
With 15 wins, which pitcher recorded the most wins for the Phils?
Taiwan Walker.
John got it now.
Yeah.
Get quicker on the buzzer.
He's
Yeah.
38. A couple of questions left.
And just like the Phils, I've collapsed.
Oh no, I might be out of questions. I am. Right, I'll do the tiebreaker.
Okay.
And I'll make it. I'll make it 10 points.
Perfect.
So the whole quiz has been a complete waste.
That's what I'm trying to screw you over, Spencer. But,
No, hey, I'll take it. Not to worry.
I've got to find. Oh no, I've got a ballpark close up. I don't think I've got time. We are getting late. I know Spencer's hungry. Guys, sorry, bear with me. Notes everywhere. Here we go. Right, the person who gets nearest gets the 10 points. What was the total season attendance at Citizens Bank Park? Total
Combined throughout this entire season, not average.
No, not average.
Does that include the postseason as well?
No. Regular season. What was the total season average at Citizens Bank Park?
Busting out the calculator, man.
It was up.
I'm trying to do the math in my head.
It was up 34% on the previous year, the biggest increase in baseball.
But I'm gonna.
It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Can I use my calculator?
No.
All right, fair. I'm just gonna write it down then.
Yeah, trying to do some math in my head isn't working, so I'm just gonna throw out 2.8 million.
2.8 million. Spencer.
I'm gonna go. I'm trying to put these zeros together here. I'm gonna say 35 million. I think it's way too high.
I can tell you, like, you should know that. The 10 points, you've lost the game. 35 is way off.
Yeah.
Patrick, for the win,
There's
Patrick.
no way. I was putting the zeros. And I'm like, hey, no.
So I just need to guess whether it's higher or lower.
That's what you got to do, Patrick. It's
yeah.
He's going to wonder.
I've originally wrote one that was lower, so I'll say 2,799,999.
The answer, and I'm sorry to say, Spencer, 35 million was not it. It was 3 million.
Ah.
50,605. John's the winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
10 points.
Come back strong in the end. After
I added that one extra zero.
next,
I knew I was adding too many zeros.
35 million out of the park. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. Make it happen. Make it happen.
There you go. So John gets the walk-off. It's a walk-off win for John.
How about that?
And a valiant effort by all.
So good.
I'll tell you what, I'll put the picture around on Twitter and people can have fun with that because it's 10:30 here on a Saturday night, and I know Patrick hasn't eaten yet. Guys, let me know how you got on at home as well. Did you get 48 with the scoring I did? I think people could have been in the hundreds. I don't. All went a bit right towards the end, but it was good fun. We had fun, right, for Saturday night.
Yeah,
that was fantastic. I had a blast, man. You did a really great job putting that together.
I was gonna say, applaud you, dude. Applaud you for putting time and effort in. That was so much fun, man. It was always fun to go back and the season ended disappointing, not how we wanted, but looking back at some of those moments, man, it was still bumpy.
That was the idea.
Season.
That was the idea. Yeah. We'll rendezvous in for the end of January and get down to business again. Get down to some looking ahead to the 2024 season. John, Spencer, Patrick, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming on. Guys, thank you for watching this massive bumper edition. I might have to split the quiz and the pre-talk in two halves, I think, and edit this out because I don't know who's got 1 hour, 45 minutes of their time at Christmas to stay watching this. But guys, thank you so much. Have a great Christmas and New Year. We'll see you in 2024, which is going to be a massive year for the Phils and, of course, everybody, including ourselves over here with the London Series. Enjoy the holidays, guys. Thank you very much. See you again soon.